I've got my Control W ready to not get banned. Because they are clumsy, and they're relatable. Because they're clumsy, they're adorable. You'll surely come to love them too. Who the f wrote this? Do it yourself. Follows high school girls working on DIY projects as they struggle, fail. Yeah, don't give up and see. I'm just imagining freaking Tim Allen. People are saying this is the second coming of Haikyuu. That's a big thing to say. More than a married couple, but not lovers. Wow, is this an anime about my parents? What's up guys, Xell here, and today we're gonna be going through the My Anime list of all the seasonal anime of next season and watching their PVs and trying to put together a list of anime to watch and what to be excited for. This next season has a ton of things that people are excited about. You got Chainsaw Man, Mob Psycho, Spy X Family, Boku no Hero, Bleach. There's actually so much stuff this next season. I'm excited to just watch the PVs and start putting together a watch list. Let's get started. Okay, I've already watched the Chainsaw Man PV like 1,000 times, but I'm down to watch it again. Obviously, the manga is very, very highly acclaimed. People just kind of tout this as like one of the best shonens that has come out recently. And then, of course, this is being animated by MAPPA, which makes it a big deal. So yeah, let's watch a PV.
13年前、アメリカで銃を使った大きなテロが起こったの。その日に
Praise Tatsuki Fujimoto. Is Power waifu?
デンジ君は人間だけど、悪魔になることができるんだ。
Dude, this is gonna be so insane. Dude, I'm so hyped for Chainsaw Man. Oh my god. Okay, so this is just ultra violent, as you can tell from the trailer. Very adult tones in general, right? It reminds me a little bit of Jujutsu Kaisen, but even more adult than Jujutsu Kaisen. I don't know, like I feel like we're getting into like an older, more mature vibe for shonens these days. That's great in my opinion. But the art style is great. I love this kind of like less saturated look than I think a lot of current anime has. And the character designs look very interesting. I'm excited about it. The chainsaw transformation that happens is just so sick. I have no idea what the heck is happening here. Why does he have a chainsaw coming out of his head? I guess that's why he's called Chainsaw Man, but I don't know anything about this, so I'm very, very, very excited. Moving on to another, like this season's so insane. Like each anime that we're gonna go through is just like big hitters. Okay, Mob Psycho animated by Bones.
なんだお前まだ書いてなかったのか
全然思いつかなくて
ここだよここ天職だろお前の
兄さんサイコヘルメット教って知ってる
50万人以上の信者がいるのよ
あの集団が求めてるのは神秘の力を持つものだ
エクボ
Mob Psycho, right off the bat, this is the third and final season. This is your 2-week warning. You need to go watch this immediately. In general, this is probably one of my top anime series of all time. It's definitely in my top 10, I think. I think it's just exciting, right? To see like such a titan come to a finale. I think if you watch season 1, it's kind of more zany, more fun, just kind of wacky for wacky's sake. Season 2, we get into much more character development with Mob, who is this, sullen kid who's trying to find his place in the world, except he has all this responsibility put onto him because of his powers. And season 2 is where we get to see him kind of grow as a human being. And so, as you saw in the trailer, season 3 is probably even more development for him. And I think like seeing where he'll end up with all this and where he stands with his powers, like I don't know. If you're into insane animation, I mean, some people don't like the animation style. You guys don't have eyes. It's fine. It's whatever. I'm not gonna take offense to it. But the animation that they do is fantastic. Character writing is fantastic. Like there's basically nothing wrong with Mob Psycho in my opinion. It's godlike. Chat, that's your homework. Go watch Mob Psycho seasons 1 and 2, and report back to me in 2 weeks with a 1-page paper in 10 font about the themes of Mob Psycho and why it's the best anime ever. Okay, anyways, moving on to Spy X Family, which is getting a part 2 already. Spy X Family is probably like the biggest anime to have come out this year in terms of the mainstream. It's kind of understandable why. Spy X Family has kind of everything, a little bit of everything for everyone, and I think that's like the big thing. It's like it's got a good art style. You've got cute characters like Anya. You have waifu characters like Ryor. And then you have husbando characters like Lloyd. So you've got a little bit of everything for everyone. It's got a little bit of action, it's got a little bit of drama, it's got a little bit of slice of life. How can anyone hate Anya? She's so cute. Also, bump of chicken, let's go. I'm telling you, God tier already. This is where people say Spy X Family is mid or whatever, but like Spy X Family is just a joy to watch. It's just good fun. Like there's nothing wrong with the show. You've got cute characters, you've got lovable characters, and you've got a little bit of action and tension in there. Like what's there not to like? Definitely going on my watch list. We're gonna get to the anime that I feel like actually is mid. Fuck, man. I think My Hero in general has been on a kind of free fall in terms of quality since like season 2. I keep watching new seasons of My Hero because every manga reader keeps saying, oh boy, this next arc is so good, blah, 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 blah. And then I watch it and then I go, I'm disappointed. And I think manga readers were also disappointed. And so we're all just disappointed together. I'm excited for Dabi to pop off. Because based off the key visuals, it feels like this is going to be Dabi, like very Dabi-centric. This last season felt like filler to me. And so I'm hoping this gets back on track. And I don't know, I'm going to watch this. I'm going to watch this. So next we have Bleach, 1,000-Year Blood War. I believe, unfortunately, going to be on Disney Plus, which means, is there even a point for me to get hyped about this? If you're in North America, we're not going to be seeing anything for some time. Bleach obviously kind of has a mixed reception since the last time Bleach has been relevant. But I will say one thing. Bleach has always just had style, and that is always worth watching for. This new stuff looks amazing. This looks straight out of Evangelion, actually. Oh, the orchestral rendering of this song is so sick. Dude, this feels like a movie. Oh. It looks so good, but there's a chance we don't see this for like months, dude. Fumetsu no Anata-e second season. So if you guys don't know, To Your Eternity season 2. I loved the first season, 90% of it. I didn't enjoy the last arc as much. So yeah, I don't know. I'm curious what I will be watching this as well. If you haven't seen this show, the first few arcs are like godlike. What is this font? This guy's straight up like his JoJo character. Wrong show, bro. Like what are you doing here? This is the wrong place. I mean, the trailer gave me literally nothing to work off of here besides that I think the new studio did a decent job of keeping the art style similar, you know. Uzaki-Chan. So I am not into this show, but I know some of y'all are. So I will watch this trailer for you guys. First of all, I feel like the term lolly, I don't know what it means anymore. I don't know, but I will just say that this character design is a blight upon humankind. But you know, whatever. Somehow I feel like they've downsized her chest. And they've really worked on the framing of this. Honestly, I have to like organize my thoughts about stuff because like obviously there's something to be said about making a character as childlike as possible, even if they are an adult, and making that like a object of sexual desire. There's just definitely something wrong about that. But also on one hand, it's also just like women are diverse and there are truly women who are just young looking, and that is also like just a fact of life. But it's fantasy, so you should be able to construct designs of your own volition. And if they're going to be the source of like eroticism, maybe we can avoid things that, you know, contribute to an actual problem in pedophilia. I don't think like lolliconism is a good thing for the world. I just don't think so. Like I'm gonna say it. I haven't watched it. I'm just gonna move on. Next one's another show that I think a lot of people have been talking about. People are saying this is the second coming of Haikyuu. That's a big fucking thing to say. Haikyuu is one of my favorite sports anime of all time. I think it just does the sports anime thing super well in a way that's kind of just at a higher execution than most sports anime, where it keeps it grounded. It's about the characters and their relationship. The sport that they play is mostly irrelevant, just a vehicle to drive the character arcs. And so, yeah, I'm interested. This is like an emotional story. What is this guy's proportion? She's the team manager? Hell yeah. Oh, he's in the zone. Dude, what is this like insane eye thing that they do? What? Is this the zone? Also, that guy's crazy. Like, what the heck? Why does everyone look so crazy? Why is everyone so unhinged looking? To achieve their dream of winning the World Cup, believing that Japan has lacked an egoistic striker hungry for goals, Jinpachi initiates the Blue Lock. Wait, what? How is this like Haikyuu at all? It's a prison-like facility where 300 talented strikers from high schools all over Japan are isolated and pitted against each other. Wait, so this is like soccer meets what's that one? Hunger Games. Yeah, it's Hunger Games plus soccer. The sole survivor of... Are they gonna kill these guys? The sole survivor of Blue Lock will earn the right to become the national team striker, and those who are defeated shall be killed from joining the team forever. Wait, what? Selected to join this risky project is Yoichi Isagi. Okay, this is so different than... Dude, why did people even bring up Haikyuu with this? This is like nothing like Haikyuu. But at the very least, it's got a very unique concept. I don't know. I'll give this a gander. But in my mind now, I'm imagining where like you must score this goal or we will shoot you in the back of the head. Like, the Eminence in Shadow. I've not heard anything about this one, so... Great heroes and diabolical villains are the types of characters that people long to be, but not Sid Kageno. He longs to become the true mastermind behind it all, pulling the strings and having his machinations drive the entire story. In his previous life in modern... Oh, it's a Isekai. In his previous life in modern-day Japan, he was not able to achieve his goals. Wow, what a surprise. I'm not going to just write it off because it's an Isekai, all right? I've got more tact than that. I mean, straight off the bat, this is just like... White-haired lady with red eyes. Is that Saber? Is that Kirito? Did he just go through puberty? Oh, God. It's so generic, though. There was a comedy text. I was hoping that the trailer would show some of the comedy. But, I don't know, guys. This one's... It does have a good voice cast, you know? Yeah, like, Inoue Minase. Kana Hanazawa's in there. I'm gonna just move on to the next kind of, like, in my opinion, like, an important show. So... Urusei Yatsura is, like, a old-school anime from a long time ago. You've probably seen the character design for this, for the main girl. People talk about Urusei Yatsura as being kind of, like, the progenitor of like the kind of tsundere girl, main character girl that you like see in anime like all the time now. So I'm really excited to watch this remake because like it's kind of like I don't know, it's like a historical thing and totally not because, you know, anyways. You're just gonna watch it, okay? I love that they held on to the character designs of back then too. This obviously harks back to a style of anime that, you know, was more popular back in like basically the 70s by Rumiko Takahashi. Obviously Rumiko Takahashi, big name in manga, but yeah, I don't know. I'm excited. I'm gonna skip a couple of things here because we have Kankole. I don't know. If you're into Ship Girls, here you go. Here's a second season of Ship Girls. Golden Kamuy, I've heard a lot of good things about, but I haven't watched it. The only thing I know about Golden Kamuy is apparently people really just like a specific bear that was animated. Oh, this is a show I really, really want to watch. It is very, very good. There's like a 23-minute prologue episode that you can watch on YouTube. Ooh, the OST kind of slaps. I'm excited for this. Holy moly. I haven't really been into Gundam in a long time, but this was like the thing that I, like once I saw the prologue, I was sold. This one's a isekai show with a cat girl.
力さえあれば。
So it's a talking sword who gets discovered by a okay, little cat girl. Got reincarnated into a sword. Wait, the sword's so OP. Also, the sword is kind of cute. Honestly, the animation looks pretty good. I will give this a watch. I'll give it a couple episodes. Shinobi no Ittoki. After surviving an attack from the rival Koga clan, Ittoki Sakuraba, an ordinary boy, discovers he is the 19th heir of the Iga ninja. Ittoki learns to become an Iga clan ninja and joins the war between the Iga and Koga clans.
甲賀の狙いは伊賀に伝わる秘伝人格かと。
So yeah, this is like futuristic ninjas.
どう思いますか?
Meh. I don't know, man. This one's not going on my list. All right, let's read the next one. Akyaku Reijo nanode last boss wo katte mimashita. Being acutely ill, a young girl has spent most of her life in a hospital room playing otome games to fill her time. However, she one day finds herself in the midst of a scene from one of these games as the story's Villainess, Irene, Lauren, d'Autriche. Okay. At the banquet to celebrate the end of the Academy's winter term, the Crown Prince and Irene's childhood friends, Cedric Jean Almayer, publicly annuls his engagement with Irene and announces that he is in love with Lilia Rainworth, the game's female protagonist. Aware of the tragic future ahead of her and determined to change it, the young girl resolves to conquer the game's final boss, the Demon King, and Cedric's half-brother, Claude Jean Almayer, by making him fall in love with her instead. With time running out, can Irene succeed with her plans, or will she remain bound to the ill-fated ending that awaits her? Okay. I like the Otome Villainous one, but... This one I'm not so sure on. I'm kind of on the edge on this. This will be a maybe. I'll put it under this though. Okay, so next one is Peter Grill to Kenshin no Jikan. Peter Grill and the Philosopher's Time, super extra. What is this? Wait, this is the second season. What even is this show? I've never heard of Peter Grill. This is literally hentai? Can I watch this? There's no PV. I can't even, there's nothing to watch. On the one hand, it's meant for people who have a strong sexual desire to fuck anyone remotely sexy. On the other hand, it wants to satisfy all NTR fanatics. In the midst of all this, there's also R word, which tied to the other two. There's no clear indication of what kind of people this is precisely targeting, but nevertheless, if you are a weird person, this may be what you are looking for. There's music videos? Okay, no, okay, I don't know. We're good. Okay, let's move on. Do it yourself. Follows high school girls working on DIY projects as they struggle, fail, yet don't give up and see. I'm just imagining freaking Tim Allen in an anime form and see the projects through to their end. The story depicts the life of these girls as they take the first. God, I've always wanted to see Tim Allen, the anime girl. So, all right, here we go.
その間だけでも部員になるか。はい。5人部員が揃ったら。
Oh, I like the style a lot. The color palette's super nice. The simple lines and the one of the reasons why it has a look that it does is like rather than using solid black lines on things, like you can see how it's like they're not solid lines. Like they're almost like Crayola lines, I guess. I don't know what the technical term for it is, but that plus like the soft colors just make it look really nice. Yo, I'm about this show. This show looks awesome. I'm putting this on my to watch list. All right, let's take a look at the next one. More than a married couple, but not lovers. Wow, is this an anime about my parents? Third-year high school student Jiro Yakuin hoped to partner with Shiori Sakurazaka of the same class in the mandatory couple practical course. In this, practical students must demonstrate that they have the necessary skill set to live with a partner of the opposite sex while presenting a certain level of harmony to the video surveillance that grades them. Sorry. It's funny because my parents were married, but they did not really know what love was because they had an arranged marriage and stuff. Okay, so anyways, unfortunately, Random Chance puts it. Okay, so what? Okay, so first up, what kind of fucked up school do they go to where they have mandatory couple practical course? Wait, what? Okay, anyways, unfortunately, Random Chance put his slightly subdued self into the practical with the person polar opposite to him, the Gyaru Akari Watanabe. Akari, on the other hand, hoped to be paired with her crush Minami Tenjin. Man, Minami Tenjin just sounds like a fucking Chad. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how we say Chad to say, you know, someone is a Chad person? Like, I feel like a name like Minami Tenjin just sounds like fucking, you know. You got my attention, anime. You got my attention.
それは間もなく始まるうちの高校のとんでもないカリキュラムだ。
私だけかな。
俺も女子苦手だし不安しかねえよ。
私人見知りだから。
Why does every waifu character just have like lotion in between every crevice? You know what I'm talking about? Oh, they didn't make her elbows and shoulders shine, but it's just like, ah, yes. You know, if you covered everything else, it looks just, yeah, I don't know. I don't understand why she only has lotion in between her cleavage there. Man, you have to be really down horrendously for the show to work, I think. Yeah, okay, you know, I was gonna avoid saying it, but Defilers, you said it first, so I get to say it. Yeah, it does look mid. Okay, we're gonna move on. Gokyu no Karasu, Raven of the Inner Palace. Deep within the Inner Palace lives a special consort who does not serve the Emperor despite her position. Known as the Raven Consort, people who have seen her say she looks like an old woman, while others say she looks like a young girl. Stories talk of her use of mysterious arts and how she can take any request, be it death curses to finding lost things. Koshun, the current Emperor, goes to visit the Raven Consort with that intention, without knowing that their fated meeting will become a taboo that will overturn history. This is actually by Bandai.
彼女は不思議な術を使うという。
にゃんにゃん、あのひばりをラクドへ送ってあげたりできますか?
Oh, I'm into this song though. Also, historical drama, kind of sweet. This looks like a slow show. Man, do I put this on my maybe? This looks like a drop for me. I'll put it on the list. I mean, it's got me intrigued at the very least, but I don't actually know. This will go on the bottom of my list. Next one, Nomin Kanren no skill baka hagete tara nazaka tsuyoku nata. Okay, Al Wayne. I said all these Japanese words and butchered it, and then the name is just Al Wayne. Al Wayne, a young man who aims to be a top-notch farmer, has refined his farming skills and finally reached the max level. However, once he reached the pinnacle of farming skills, for some reason his life began to take a drastic direction. Every fantasy city ever, it just always looks like this. You just can't escape it. Is this the farming anime that we've been waiting for? Wait, he's just... Wait, this looks hilarious! Wait, this actually looks hilarious. He's just a max level farmer who beats the shit out of people. I'm actually kind of down to give this a shot too. I mean, as far as I'm aware, his main weapon is a freaking potato that he just throws at things. Wait, this show looks hilarious, not gonna lie. Yeah, okay, I'm down to give this a shot. I'll probably put it above Raven of the Inner Karasu, or the Inner Crow. Beast Tamer, also known as Yusha Party wo Suiho Sareta Beast Tamer, Saikyokushu no Nekomimi Sho. Beast Tamer Rain, who uses animals, was a member of the hero's party. However, since he couldn't do anything else, he wasn't able to keep up in battle. You only know how to play with animals. You're fired. Rain is kicked out of the party and now lives freely as an adventurer. On his journey, he meets a girl from a cat tribe, the so-called strongest species. Sure. Elsewhere, the hero's party remains unaware that their previous success was all thanks to Rain. This is the story of a beast tamer no longer held back and his fateful encounter with a precious companion. It's by Square Enix. Okay.
Tamer
This is gonna completely be cat girl
様々な
harem.
動物たちと
His hair does look cool. It would be kind of cool to do that kind of hair.
今のうちに逃げろ。
これ即
Wow, she really is the pinnacle of power, clearly.
なるには十分な相手ね。さあ、準備はいいかしら。
What? The animation?
人間の中には
Fuck guys, I would never watch this show. What is this show called again? I would never watch this show ever. Like I would never watch the show. Like who would watch the show, right? Like I think this is outrageous, right? Like Pop Team Epic is one of the most ridiculous oh, it doesn't have a PV. I'm so sad.
どうしたんだ。未来は変わったんじゃ。未来は変わった。地獄に。ね。なぜ僕と同じ顔している。責任を取るんだ。君の
What am I watching? This show is just so off the wall. Like this is like you need to smoke a lot of weed, and then maybe I don't even know. Princess of the Bibliophile. For as long as she could read, Eliana Bernstein, more commonly known as the Bibliophile Princess, has preferred the company of books to that of people. However, as a noble, it is her duty to find a suitor. Fortunately for her, Crown Prince Christopher Selkirk Asherold proposes a deal. He will protect her free time. In exchange, Eliana will become his fiancée in name only. The years they spend together are bliss as Eliana learns to open herself to others. But all good things must come to an end. For Eliana, who loves books more than people, ending their fake relationship should be no big deal. But as Christopher grows close with another girl, Eliana begins to realize that she isn't as indifferent to him as she once thought. This is animated by Madhouse.
ベルンシュタイン家の人間は代々三度の飯より本が好き。ついたあだ名が虫かぶり姫。
早く婚約者をとうるさく言われていてね。どうだろう。
No wonder he fell in love with this girl, dude. It's just fucking Earth. What do...
殿下とお会いした時のことを思い出せないのです。
大切なものを
This song reminds me of like early 2000s shoujo anime, which I like a lot. This is like if in Villainess, you know the blonde girl who's like super quiet but everyone loves her, like the actual main character of the Otome game. It's like if the anime was about her instead. This one is a little boring. It's cute though, but I also meh. It just feels a little too straightforward for me. It looks cute. That's all I have to say about it. Okay, Bocci the Rock.
バンド組んだら私みたいな人間でももしかしたら
Oh, she has a
輝ける。
fucking black Les Paul.
決めた。ギター上手くなる。それで文化祭でライブしてそもそも友
Oh,
達
say
一人も
less.
できなかったギターありがとう。早速ライブハウスへゴー。大丈夫。私がベースでポムってするから。流血沙汰もロックだから。
Why is bass girl always best girl? Okay, this one I'm watching. 100% I'm watching.
私なんか
Literally about a high school girl learns to play the guitar because she dreams of being in a band, but she's so shy that she hasn't made a single friend. However, her dream night come true after she meets Nijika Ijichi, a girl who's playing drums and is looking for new guitars for her band. Yeah, I'm watching this. Cloverworks, say less. All right, play it cool, guys. Cool doji danshi. They are handsome guys who are cool, but a little hard to approach. However, they are all clumsy. Because they are clumsy, they're relatable. Because they're clumsy, they're adorable. You'll surely come to love them too. A slice of life comedy about guys who stay cool despite being... Who the fuck wrote this? Okay, this is also by Studio Piero.
クールでかっこよくて
They're
だ
so
けど
cool.
ちょっぴり
I just like... I got literally 0 out of this trailer.
すみません。アイスコーヒーのホットを2つでお願いします。
アイスコーヒーのホット
Honestly, from the description, I was expecting a little more like, oops, there goes my shirt. Oops. Yeah, I'm pretty sure by clumsy, they mean awkward. Yeah, I don't know. And someone else can watch it and tell me if it's good. All right, Renai Flops. Someone once said, if there is a beginning, so too exists an end. For every encounter, a farewell follows. In the season of fluttering cherry blossoms, 5 winds of love blow through the air, and the curtain rises on a fleeting, heart-rending youth love story by Passion. Oh boy. What a camera shot.
春の風が運んできたいくつもの出会いを。
あなたのことが好きです。
This has got to be an Osu map. Wait, the song's a banger and a half. This looks like a trashy harem, but it looks kind of cute. Am I in the mood for a harem? That's the question. Oh, it's got Rie Takahashi. I mean, it looks kind of cute, guys. Oh, damn. I don't know. I don't know if I'm in the mood for this. This is like a maybe. Renai Flops. I feel like these type of shows are mostly just annoying to watch, but you know, we'll see. Okay, Futoku no Guild. Oh boy. Do I even bother? Kikuru Man is a monster hunter with excellent performance because of his particular job in the forest, but he decides to quit it because of his fear of wasting his own youth. Okay, it's a harem ecchi.
人ってのはさ、集まった分だけ互いの欠点を補えるものだと少なからず信じてたわけだ。
多重決定。
Sus.
花形、
待て待て待て、それは使うな。全然違う。
I've got my control W ready.
僕は下向きに渡せよ。今日こそご期待に添えるよう頑張ります。
Guys, it was just a wrestling move, okay? There's nothing weird about it, okay? All right, well, we got like a good 30 seconds out of that one. Okay, all right, moving. Okay, fine. I'll watch Maid War. We'll end it here. I mean, most of the time, PA works always look good but have no substance, so I'm kind of curious what this one's gonna be like.
来てくれて幸せいっぱいだもん。
They have to wear pig ears here.
どん
What?
前どこ前どんどこどん的な。
What is happening here? All right, this is a maybe. I'll give it a shot. Okay. So all right, we've gone through basically all of the fall 2022 anime previews and went through the synopses. So this is my, I guess, final list here is what I am watching. Watching for sure. Chainsaw Mad, Mob Psycho 100, Spy X Family, My Hero Academia, Bleach, unless it's locked behind Disney, To Your Eternity, Blue Lock, Urusei Yatsura, Do It Yourself, Bocci the Rock, oh yeah, and Gundam. And then for maybes, I might move up Reincarnated as a sword. It actually looks kind of good. I'm a watch that for real. And then as maybes, Akiba Maid Wars, I'm the Villainess, so I'm taming the final boss. I somehow became stronger by raising farm-related skills. Raven of the Inner Karasu, Renai Flops, and that's it. So the season looks insane. So I honestly don't know if I will be able. How many shows is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, like 12 shows that I'm for sure watching. And then on top of that, 2, 3, 4, like maybe 5. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this. So thanks for watching. Man, I missed doing these. So end on a high note. So I just want to say thanks y'all for hanging out, talking anime with me. I will catch you guys later.